Hey guys, it's Leg here again. This is the second video of the sniping tutorial. We haven't done any sniping tutorial yet, like actually learning how to do it. But recapping what we did in the first video was learning the different sounds that each surface makes. So this is generally the most common one I'd say. The ground, sort of concrete, cement, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and also one you didn't hear in the other one was this is the sound that wood makes, like decking and stuff. So it's that sort of hollow sound that you hear there. Okay, in this video I'm going to be showing you a little bit more about sound, and then we'll get into a bit of sniping. Okay, so another way to know where an enemy position is, it's the same thing with sound, but it's different ways you can tell of where they are or whereabouts on the map they are. So I'll just place a guy here jumping, and sometimes when you're the last person, not even when you're the last person, when you let's just come over here. Okay, so you can hear the guy jumping now, but sometimes you can't tell exactly where he is. If he's sometimes he could be in front of you if you're not that good at telling where they are. But at the moment you can hear the sound that's coming equally out of both speakers. Like you'll hear an even sound. But then if you want to know if he's from the right side or left side, you can turn your mouse just so you turn at about 90-degree angle, and you hear the sound, the majority of the sound coming out of the left speaker. So I know straight away that he's on my left side. He's not over here or in over there somewhere. Because there's only this little thing here to go around, I could turn right and I'll know he's on that side as well. Yeah, so you can do that as well. So you can confirm that he is over there. So if you turn left, you hear him on your left. If you turn right, you'll hear him on your right, so you know he's over there somewhere. I also look on the mini-map in the top left-hand corner, so I know that the sound that he's jumping on is this ground here, and I know that he can't be inside because that's definitely outside where this ground is. So turn left, hear it there, I know he's over there, so I'll be careful, and I know he's over at A site somewhere. Okay, so yeah, that's how you can do it, and then as you get closer, you hear it louder noise, and it's definitely coming from the left, so he's around this corner camping somewhere. So you see. So yeah, enough of that. You can all practice that and experiment where you want. Okay, today, or actually no, before I move on, there's one other thing I need you to learn as well to know, is the sound. Oh, I got Facebook. I don't know. Okay, so another sound that you want to know the difference from whatever is the sound of someone jumping from a high level to a low level. So I should have used Temple for this. Temple is a good map to explain a lot of things on. Just say you're up high, and just say your enemy's up high where I am now, and you're on the lower level. On Temple it's good because it's not a ramp to get up to the next level. It's just, yeah. Anyway, so you can hear someone jumping. You can hear someone running along this material, and a lot of people would usually just jump over the rail if they're here. They're not going to be bothered to run down the stairs. So if they come here, they'll just usually jump over because they want to be in a rush to kill someone. Especially if they're just running straight towards them because they know where they are. So they'll jump over here. And if you previously thought they were up top, and then you jump down, you got to listen for the sound like this. So if you hear them, sometimes you hear them jump up because they have to jump up onto the rail first. So you hear a little jump, and then you'll just hear, like, I see that different noise when you're running. It's when you jump down, it makes that slight different noise. Here, listen again. Okay, so you heard that noise when I jump up onto this rail. It's like the sound of the gear when you jump. Ready? So you hear that noise, and then you'll hear it again when you jump down. Oh, you didn't. So got damaged. But anyway, especially when you're jumping down onto a different material. So if you're on ground here, and then you got a different material here. So this is like the carpet sound or whatever that is. And then you jump down onto the concrete, it makes a different sound. If you can try it out, but it does. So you know he jumped from top to bottom, or yeah. Okay, so yeah, you just can practice that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is going to show you with different snipers. I mean, I'm not very good with any other sniper than CT, because this is the one I've used all the time. Because I find that the other snipers don't kill in one hit. It usually takes 2 hits to kill them if you don't hit them in the chest or higher. My KD, my headshot rate is like 11%, because I never go straight for the head, because it's the smallest part of the body to shoot. Yeah. So with the CT, you can shoot them straight in the body. Like I shoot them, you can shoot them in the foot twice and they'll die. I don't know how someone dies from getting shot in the foot, but that's the logic of this game. Alright, so yeah, with the CT, it takes maximum of 2 hits to kill them. No more than that. Same with any other sniper, I think. But this one has a better chance of killing with the first hit. So I'll just spawn a guy here, and I'll show you. Okay, so straight away, if you shoot him in the body, that was below the chest, and it kills him. So yeah, that's that. So if you shoot him twice in the foot, I'll shoot him in the foot twice, and he'll die. So the first shot doesn't kill him, but he's like totally low HP. So you can either just pull out your pistol, which is what I usually do. My rule when I'm sniping, especially on sniper round matches, is to never pistol straight away. I always hit them first with a sniper, then I bring out the pistol. So yeah, so you just bring out the pistol, one shot, kill them.
Reloading.
The next sniper, SR25. This is an alright sniper, I guess. I used this before I got the CT. But yeah, it only has scope in, scope out. So if you're at a close combat with an enemy, you don't want to be scoping and go like this, because the other person will just jump and run around, and then before you know it, you'll be dead. You'll be dead. So so yeah, you'll have to learn how to quick scope when you're close, without like actually scoping in, and yeah. So I think the SR25 kills with 1 hit as well. I'm not sure. Okay, so he's got like 1 HP left, and that's from shooting in the stomach. So yeah, this one won't always kill with. Wait, shoot him in the chest. Yeah, okay, so with every other gun except for the CT, I think you have to shoot in the chest to get a 1-hit kill, but with CT you can hit in the stomach, I think from the waist upwards, and it'll get 1-hit kill. The Dragunov SVD, I absolutely hate this gun. Hate it so much. It doesn't kill with 1 hit, and I hate the recoil on it. Same with the SR25. The CT, I'm used to it. It hasn't got as much recoil. Well, it doesn't seem like it for me anyway. So if I shoot this guy once, so you gotta wait for the scope to recenter. So if I shoot the wall here, see how long it takes the dot to go back to where you shot on the wall? It takes a long time to center back. And if I go to the CT, yeah, well, it doesn't stay scoped in. So yeah, I think that's another reason. I don't think the guns that stay scoped in are as good, because if you get stuck scoped in, then yeah, whatever. Okay, so those are the 3 guns. I haven't got an AWP, so I can't really say with that. I don't want to spend 80k on it, because I've got the CT for 100 days. Lulu got the bolt skull. Congrats. So yeah. So you can, with the CT, if you have it, I recommend getting it. If you don't have it, I recommend getting it. You can get it from the Batgun cap. You usually get it, so it's quite common to get it for 7 days each time you receive it in the cap. Or you can just buy it with AP. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to quick scope with the CT. I'm not very good at with the other ones, because I find that the bullets don't go right, and you can't really quick scope as good. I could be just talking a load of crap and other people can do it, but this is what I'm used to doing, CT. Okay, so the thing you want to do is when you're sniping is to always keep your sniper level. You don't want to be, when you're sprinting, running and looking at the ground like this and have your thing face down, because when the enemy comes, you don't want to be looking up and centering it, then trying to scope in and shoot him where he is. So I always run like this, let's center screen up evenly. So then when I see an enemy, I can just shoot him straight up. I don't have to, if it seems like this, I don't have to go up and then I'll probably miss anyway. So it's too rushed, now the guy's probably shooting you, and yeah. So to do it, you can either, to center your screen, if you're not good at it, you can scope in, wait, just get near a wall, scope in and see the red dot where it's evenly there, then scope out, so you know that's the rough level where you have to keep your sniper when you're running. Yep, so when you're doing that, you keep it level. Yeah, the dummy or your enemy will light up when you're in line of sight, when your thing's targeted at them. Yeah. I know some people, they put a dot on their screen, they center it so they don't have to scope in or just guess where the middle of their screen is when they're trying to shoot someone. So they'll usually just scope in like this, and then they'll put a marker with a pen or a bit of tape in the middle. I personally don't do that because I don't want to draw on my screen or put tape on it, so it'll probably leave sticky residue behind. So yeah, you can either just go to the shop in-game and buy the crosshair. Oh wait, no. That won't work for a sniper, it doesn't show up anyway. So I recommend just try and get used to the middle of your scope of where it is. So don't run around there, don't run up like looking up at the sky. So yeah. Now when you see the dummy highlighting, you know straight away that it's aimed at it. So to quick scope, you wanna right click and left click fast. So if I do see, I'll right click in and shoot. So right click, shoot. So to get the quick scope really fast, where it makes it look like you get a no scope, a lot of people say am I no scoping, and they sometimes say I have a no recoil hack and I wall and stuff, but it's just because I'm used to it. So you just go, see that, to me, a lot of people when they snipe quick scope, I always see them scope in first, like that. I tend to do it a lot faster. So I go like this. I do it really quick and you don't see the scope at all come in. And then when I do scope in, it's right on the dot. That's what I'm used to doing. See, I shot him. I think that shot him in the leg then, so I didn't kill him. So you just get to know where the center of your screen is. You can put dummies. So I'll just spawn a few here. Okay. So there's a few there. So you can see them will light up, so you know when your target's aimed at them. So then just go. So to get the next shot quick, because if you just shoot once, and you wait for it to load like that, it is a bit longer, I find. So to do the quick switch, you can either, as soon as you shoot, you double tap Q, like that, to change the weapon. So the first tap will change it to your previous weapon you had selected, which is always my pistol. And then you press it again and it goes back to your sniper. So you practice by just pressing it quick, so you don't see the pistol come out at all, just goes straight back to your main weapon. So you can either use Q, but if that's too hard for you, or where your keys are, then if you have a scroll on your mouse, that's what I tend to use most, because I just find that easier. So I'll shoot and I'll just do it quick. It is a bit slower than doing the double tap Q, but I find it's easier for me. It's my personal preference. So yeah, that's how you quick switch. With an AWP, I think you can do it a lot faster. With the CT, it's a heavy gun, and yeah. Sick. Alright, so yeah, that's quick switching. So the better you get at it, you can try getting it from a longer distance. Personally, when I'm back at this distance, I wouldn't try and quick scope, even if I do see them, because I could probably miss. Because I'm probably getting shot at and I'm probably jumping around to try and avoid his bullets. So if I'm at this distance, I'd always scope in. Only scope in once, don't do twice, because if they jump too fast and you move, the scope goes too fast and you probably won't get them. You got a better chance if it's one out. So if you just scope in once, you got a wider view and you can see if where they're about to jump, or if someone else is coming around a corner as well. So yeah, but once you get better at, first of all, just go closer and just practice. When you get better, you start moving back a bit and get them from a range. Yeah, and then when you get pretty good, you can sometimes do it from like back here, but yeah, it is a lot harder because you can't tell unless you do draw a dot on your screen. Then it is easy, but I don't do that. So yeah, you can see the lights light up, so you know that it's lined at this guy. Sorry. So you see it's there. But I would never do it at that range, because the target gets smaller and you've got to be like exactly on him. So I don't quick scope unless I'm close. I'm close to the person from about, I'd say about here. I'd usually quick scope. Any further than that, I'd go back and just scope in once and shoot them.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
Yeah, if I try it with the Dragunov, I might get up, might not. So I'm right clicking at the same speed, right clicking and left clicking at the same speed I was with the CT, but it's still loading the sniper, so it is slower with the Dragunov than the CT. So I just right clicked, then it should have shot. I just right and left clicked, then it should have shot, but it didn't, because it's slower than the CT. With the SR25, it's terrible. So you gotta do that, and you gotta wait for the guy to pull and load the next shot. That's really slow as well.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
So I recommend the CT for sniping. Okay, yeah, when you're running, when you're sniping, you never want to be moving. So you never move when you snipe, because even if you're walking like this and you see a guy, okay, I did get him, but it's less accurate. So you don't want to be sprinting. See if I'm right. Hang on, wait. Yeah, see like that. That was in line with him, but it missed him. Same with that. I right clicked and left click fast. That should have been dead on, but it's not, because you're sprinting. And then sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, but you got less chance of doing it. So
cover me, I'm reloading.
When you're sniping, always want to make sure you're still. So if I see someone there, I'll probably sprint out. If I hear someone jumping around the corner or something, you can peek around, but there's usually people always waiting or whatever. If someone's there camping, scoping this corner, especially if there's another sniper for sniper matches, they'll always be at a corner and they'll always be looking hard scoping, like here, just to see kill someone when they're coming around the corner. So to try and not get killed by that, I don't creep out like this, because as soon as you do that, they see you slowly moving out and they'll just take a shot at you and you'll most likely die. So I usually jump. When I get to the corner, I jump out and then I scope in, and because they're already scoping, hard scoping, they'll have to try and drag scope to get me. But because I've already jumped in, I've seen them, I just go straight in and go bang, shoot them. So just to
Tango down.
show you a little example of what I'm talking about, just say I'm an enemy, I'm hard scoping along here, insert. Because they can't see it, because this wall here is blocking them, so if I jump out past there, past this point here, they won't see me, but I'll be able to see them from where I am. So at the moment where you saw I was scoping, he can only see, he won't be able to see me here. When I'm at about this point here, he won't be able to see me at all. Oh wait, hang on, let me just check that. Yeah, so I was hard scoping about no, there. About there. Oh my god, hang on. About there. So I'll just put a mark right on the edge where I can see. Okay, on that point there, the enemy cannot see anywhere past that point there. So if I'm coming around the corner, you can pretty much see that this block here is in line. It's in line with that one. So he can only see to that point there. So if I come around the corner, I'll just jump straight out, and because I'm way past this point, he won't be able to see me, but I can see him perfectly. And I'll shoot him. That's what I do with a lot of corners as well. So I just run and jump out. Yeah, so that's this video, a bit of sniping. Now instead of just using bots, in the next video I will show you a bit of gameplay on Temple, where it's actually teams and where it's actually a situation where I'll actually have to put in everything that I've taught you guys, and it can take a while to pick up on everything at once, putting it all together, and knowing how many people are, if people are coming from either side of you. But yeah. So yeah, that's this video. Oh, one more thing.
Oh, I'm cover me, I'm reloading.
Yeah, one thing you do have to learn is to know which person to kill first. I mean, like, if you hear multiple sounds, like you've got the sound, you know where the guys are down packed, and you've got that all fine. But you got to know which one is going to see you first, which one you're going to meet first, which enemy. So you might hear a sound over there, someone running, but you might hear a guy coming like right there instantly. I mean, the guy coming from around there, because you can hear them from a long way away. But because you hear this guy is louder, I won't even look that way first, because I know he's a fair bit away. Even if he is running towards me, he's further away, and he's not gonna get to me first. This guy here is, because he's right around the corner. So I always go for the guys closest to me first. So if I see him, I'll just run around, scope, shoot him, and then I know the guy's coming from over there, so I might just camp here. And I hear the noise getting louder. Then at the last moment, he might look around this corner as well. So even when I do see him there, I'll just jump out and I quick scope them because they're so close. And I usually always get the kill. But if you camp here, honestly, I don't think camping is good with sniper. Even if you are a sniper, you're supposed to be camping. I don't think it is good, because if you're stuck in one spot, then you're an easy target. You're not moving at all. And if the other guys have already searched the rest of the map, you're the last person left, there's 4 of them. They've already searched the rest of the map, so they're not gonna worry about that. They're just going to charge straight for the area they haven't. Because it's 4v1, they're not going to worry about if one of them die, because their teammate will shoot you anyway. So if there's 4 charging at you, sitting in one spot is not going to do you any good. So, because you probably have one person come around here, one person come around there, so they check all the corners and everything, so they know where you are. Yeah, so don't camp, always run around, so you're not, and run back to like, the position that they've already checked, because then they might not go there again. They probably will, but you'll be running around the map, you know what I mean. Yeah, so I don't recommend camping, especially when you're around a corner. Don't hardscope like this, because if they see your flash or your sniper, when they jump past from over here to there, they might run past and they'll see the orange of the enemy of me, or they'll see the flash and they know you're there. Even if you think, oh no, they didn't see me, they just jumped past. They most likely did see you and they know you're camping there. So then, because they know you're hardscoping here, they'll do exactly what I did over there, and they'll just jump straight across and they'll just snipe you, where you can't see them but they can see you. Okay, so that's this video done. Yeah, the next video I'll show you a match in Sniper Round Temple.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
And I'll also say where I hear the enemies coming from. So guys, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. This my voice keeps breaking a bit. So yeah, that's this one done. And I'll start the next one shortly. Peace out, guys.